Hey everybody, Captain Lowcrawl coming back to you again. Got another little toy to share with you. Okay, this is something I picked up a little while ago. I've had the opportunity to shoot it. And I'll tell you what, to be honest with you, I was really pleasantly surprised with what I found with this one. Alright, bear with me. Now, 5 years ago, if somebody had said to me, well, I think you need to go buy a Rock Island, I'd have looked at him and said, are you crazy? Rock Island? They're junk. But I tell you, I got one of the new Rock Islands. Alright? I don't know if you can see it on the case here, but it's nicely embossed. Got a nice little hard case to it. Open this bad boy up here. You can see it's got all kinds of little goodies inside the case here. Alright, so we'll start out with this. Now, what do we got here? Arms Corps USA. It's a little video that you can play that shows you all, well actually, I don't know if it's a video or if it's just a list, but it shows you all the different accessories and all the different guns and stuff like that that Arms Corps handles. Okay, so do a little product list. And you come inside here, you got your little firearm safety to use, that way you make sure that you shoot it properly, and you're safe with everybody. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, we got our warranty registration card, so we can get a warranty. And then of course you have your Rock Island owner's manual, which if you look at it, pardon me a little bit, if you look at it, I mean it's just a little paper flyer type manual, but it gives you a complete breakdown with all the parts. Okay, shows you what the gun looks like on the front, shows you all the parts, and it also shows you on the back piece, on the back page here, there's another list of parts that have a lot of things to do with the slide that you can replace. All right. Now that's what they add with the gun. All right. Like I said, it comes in a nice cut foam case, so that way you can see what, everything fits in there nicely. One of the nice things that they send with you is this little package right here. Okay. I don't know how many of you know what this is. I'm sure some of you out there have dealt with these before. But what this is they send you a spent casing from where they shot the gun. They don't just send you a spent casing, they send you two of them. So you know that the gun's going to fire. It's got the little dimples in the primer, so you know that it fired off. Okay? But they send you two spent casings. And it also has on here, let's see. Let me put I'm getting old here. My eyes are getting tired. I need to look at this a little closer. Let's see. Tells you what size it is, shell collected by, the date it was collected, number of lands, number of grooves, rifling twist of the gun. It's got a nice little bit of information in here. But these are imported through Pahrump, Nevada. Alright, so that's where they're coming through. But I think it's nice they put those little casings in there so that way you can see what they've been able to do with it, that it does actually function. But now, let's get into the real meat of the thing. Alright? One magazine. The magazine's a steel magazine. Okay? It is produced by Act Mags. Okay? And this is a product of the USA. Well, Act Mags Italy PSI USA. 7-round magazine plus one in the chamber, so it gives you a capability of 8, and it is 45 ACP. And now, the most important part, the gun, the little bang stick. Okay, it has the G10 grips on it that are rubberized. It has a very nice grip and feel to it. It's a little bit on the weighty side for a small gun like this, but it's very manageable. Okay, it does have your grip safety on there, so you do have to make sure that that's depressed. But the nice thing about that is it fits right into the web of your thumb, so it depresses automatically. Got a nice beaver tail on here, so that way whenever the hammer comes down, which is a commander style hammer, it can't possibly pinch your hand. Alright? The slide is very easy to rack. The trigger on this thing is just absolutely phenomenal. Okay? It's just and there it went. Okay? Very little take up, crisp clean break. The reset on it, once you squeeze it, we'll turn it this way so you can see the reset. That's it right there. About an 1/8 inch travel to reset, and then right back into it. The fit and finish of this thing, 5 years ago, like I said, if somebody had said to buy something from Armscore, I'd have said, not a chance. But this thing here, you shake it, I mean, I'll be quiet so you can hear it. No rattling whatsoever. Nice tight fit and finish. The slide lock is very well pronounced. It's textured on the top, so you grab a hold of it, you can pull it back and get it going nice. It's not ambidextrous on the safety or the mag release. Okay, let's put the magazine in there so you can see the mag release. Mag release is very positive. The magazine just flies out of there, so there's no question with that going to slide out. All right. As far as the safety, as you can see, it's right here. Okay. It's a nice little bump on it. I don't know if I can get you to see it from the side there a little bit. It's got a nice little rise to it. But the nice thing about that is it's very easily engaged with the thumb and disengaged. It's very tactile, very positive. Okay? And I'll be the first one to tell you, after shooting this gun, a lot of people have this issue with 45s, thinking, well, a 45 is going to really kick you like a mule. For as small as this gun is, it's a very, very soft shooter, and it was amazing to me how soft it shot. Okay? And it's a tack driver. I can put bullet on bullet with this thing, and I have absolutely no problems carrying it. It rides high enough on my hip with the right holster that it doesn't become uncomfortable to carry. All right? I'm not going to take it down because there's a process to taking it down, but I will lock it back here and see if I can get you a look inside here to see if you can see the, let me give you a little bit more light on the subject. Maybe you can see the ramps in that. I don't know, maybe a little bit too much light. I'm not going to really see them too well. But the ramp in this thing, there you go. Now you can get a good picture of it. The ramp on that thing was very nicely polished and has just the right angle. So the rounds actually feed in there very nicely. I mean, it's not a difficult thing. One of the problems that I've heard people mention about this particular weapon, or pretty much any of the Armscore 45s, okay, Armscore is the main manufacturer. Rock Island is just a sub-name for it. But one of the things that I hear people complain about with this particular model of gun is hollow points don't seem to want to, or, excuse me, for those that are politically correct, controlled expansion rounds don't seem to want to feed properly. I've put several different controlled expansion or hollow point rounds through this, and everything has fed through it. I've not had a bit of issue with anything feeding to this. It's all fed in there nicely. Like I said, the ramp's nice and polished, so it gives it a nice glide into the chamber. The chambers are nice and solid. It's a good polished barrel. The rifling in the barrel is actually very nice. Okay, it's a very nice shooter. It really is. As far as what I recommend, this particular gun. Okay, well, this gun absolutely I'd recommend it. I know this gun like the back of my hand. I've been carrying it for a while. But if all the Rock Islands are like this, and I haven't had the opportunity to check other Rock Islands, but if all of them were like this, I would tell people, don't spend $1,200 for one of these party guns. Spend $500. Get you a good, reliable gun at a reasonable price. All right, that's the way I see that. All right, what I prefer my Sig Sauer, absolutely. But this makes a perfect travel gun. It makes a perfect carry gun. It's small enough to conceal. It's easy enough to handle. And it's a soft enough shooter that to rattle off 7 rounds through it, you're like, oh man, where'd they go? But it's a good gun. It really is. All right. I'm not going to sit here and make Rock Island the best gun on the market, because there is no best gun on the market. All this videos you see and all this hype you hear from different people about this gun or that gun, it's all subjective. It's a matter of personal preference. Okay. There are certain guns that I absolutely love to shoot, and there are other ones I shoot them just as well, but I don't prefer to have them. Okay. I carry a Glock 17. I shouldn't say I carry a Glock 17. I own a Glock 17, which I use for competition, for steel challenge. If you've seen any of my other videos, that's what you see me shooting, is a Glock 17. Alright? It's very accurate, very easy to handle. The recoil is very manageable, and it will fire every time you squeeze the trigger. It's very reliable. I've never had a hiccup out of this gun. I must have put, I'm going to say, maybe 1,200 rounds through it now. Never once have I had a failure to feed, failure to extract, or anything. And oh, here's another thing that's nice about this gun. I don't know how well you can see it, but if you get your hand, if you are able to get your hands on it, you look down here at the bottom of the trigger. All right, you're going to see a little space right there. There's a set screw in there. That will adjust your amount of travel on your trigger. You can set that trigger back to where, as soon as you touch it, there's no travel to hit the wall. It's just right there, and boom, it breaks. All right. So you can adjust the travel on this thing, the pre-travel, to make it to where it shoots where you're the most comfortable. So to me, that's a big plus in itself. A lot of the upper end guns aren't doing such a thing. They, whatever the trigger is that you have, unless you want to go with Apex or one of the aftermarket triggers, you're pretty much stuck with what you have. Okay? But again, like I said, that's my opinion on this gun. I own this gun. Every gun you've seen me review is guns that I've handled or that I own. Okay? I don't review guns that I don't believe in. If it's a gun that I don't like or I think it's garbage, I'll tell you it's garbage. This gun is reliable. I would trust my life to it. As much as I trust my life to a Glock, as much as I trust my life to a Smith & Wesson, or as much as I trust my life to any of the other guns that I might carry. Okay? I just recently did a review on a Taurus PT-111 Millennium G2. I have yet to shoot it, so I don't know how reliable it is. But if it's as good as what I've been seeing and reading, I'd trust my life to that one as well. Alright? Again, what you choose to carry, what you choose to shoot, is a matter of personal preference. Regardless of what anybody says, no matter who the, quote, experts are on YouTube or online or wherever you might run into them, okay? Regardless of what they say, my advice to anybody, if you're going to shoot, put your hands on the guns, find a range that has a rental counter. Try different guns. See what best suits you. See what's most comfortable in your hand. See what you think might be the lightest to carry. What's going to work for you, okay? And make sure that it's reliable. Because an unreliable gun is going to get you killed, okay? You don't want a gun to protect you that can't protect you because it doesn't fire or it misspeeds or it doesn't eject properly or whatever the case might be. So, again, be well trained, be safe, and God bless. Thank you again. I hope you subscribe and like this video. Come back and see me again. I look forward to talking to you again. Good night. Captain Local.